Now, severe weather, summer threats. Summer months can produce some of the most dangerous weather of the year.
And we're not expecting any major storm headed our way right now, but we are looking at ways you can prepare in case we do get hit this year. Live pinpoint Doppler 12, a weather team meteorologist T.J. DelSanto is here now with what this summer's line of storms can predict for the rest of the hurricane season.
Well, hurricane season began June 1st, and while things typically don't heat up in the Atlantic until August, we've already had one close call. Hurricanes are the most destructive storms on Earth. Winds can be as strong as 160 miles an hour. Coastlines can be inundated with seawater, and rains can create devastating flooding.
Hurricanes are a fact of life. We're an ocean state. We're going to be hit by these storms periodically.
Hurricane Arthur blew past southern New England on July 4th. A close call, with the center passing just 60 miles off the coast of Nantucket.
I think Arthur was kind of the calling card.
Dave Valley of the National Weather Service in Taunton says storms in July can often be an indicator of what's to come later on.
It's a little more common to see something like that as we go into an El Nino event.
El Nino. It's a warming of the eastern Pacific Ocean off the coast of South America. The phenomenon can occur every few years.
And what that does is it changes the behavior of the jet stream high in the atmosphere over the deep tropics of the Atlantic.
That jet stream over the Atlantic becomes much stronger than normal, ripping apart any potential storms. In El Nino years, storms can form closer to the U.S., just like Hurricanes Andrew and Bob did in the early 90s. Still, it's the flow of air around North America that makes the difference.
Ultimately, it's really the theme of the overall flow of air around our continent that makes the difference for us of kicking these things out to sea, driving them into the Gulf of Mexico, or bringing them up the East Coast.
This year, we've had a wind flow favorable for storms to come up the coast.
When you see it recur over several weeks and then come back and then come back again, you realize that's probably going to be the calling card for the summer.
Bottom line, be prepared for coastline flooding, wind damage, and rain flooding.
It comes back to knowing your vulnerability. Where are you? Where are you going to go? How are you going to protect yourself? And how much time is it going to take you to get out of harm's way?
And for more on the dangers severe summer weather can bring and what you can do to stay safe, stay tuned to Eyewitness News for our in-depth coverage all day long.